watch, and pray. Nevertheless, we made our prayer to God, and because of them, we set a watch against them day and night. Prayer is a powerful weapon, but the wall builders in Jerusalem also were careful to set a watch against their enemies with their swords, their spears, and their bows. They were ready to fight if necessary, but at the same time, they were confident that our God will fight for us. This is a sound biblical principle. God expects us to make appropriate use of whatever physical means are available for a needed ministry, rather than to rely simply on prayer and divine miracles. The Lord rebuked those who came asking him to perform a miracle merely to test him or to see something curious. Unless you see signs and wonders, he said, you will not believe. Neither does he condone prayer in lieu of work, for faith, if it has not worked, is dead, being alone. The same holds true for prayer in lieu of obedience. As Joshua was praying for deliverance from the enemy, the Lord said to Joshua, "Get up! Why is it that you have fallen on your face? Israel has sinned. They have also transgressed my covenant, which I commanded them to keep." But as prayer without working is dead, so watching and working without prayer are futile. You lust and do not have. You murder and covet and cannot obtain. You fight and war, yet you do not have, because you do not ask. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. The biblical principle is not only to watch or only to pray. Both are essential. Watch and pray, said Jesus, that ye enter not into temptation. The enemy is the devil, and temptation is his weapon. Watching or guarding against temptation and going to God in prayer the instant that we see it coming our way is the lesson I believe that we've been given here. Sometimes that is a difficult recipe to follow. That's why we need much prayer before, during, and after each test of our dependence upon God. Our example, Jesus always depended on our Father.